online broadcast network, AfterBuzz TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AfterBuzz TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Get up, get on the floor. My world is with my girls. Living on the dance floor. Living on the dance floor. My world is with my girls. Living on the dance floor. Get up, get on the floor. Living on the dance floor.
Floor. Three and one, people.
Excellent.
Yeah. Good job. It's just the two of us tonight.
Yes,
but,
it is.
But again, we are strong, enthusiastic, and mighty. What's up, everybody? And welcome to our reclap tonight of our favorite dance show, Dance Moms, here at AfterBuzz TV. Thank you so much for joining us. This episode was hard to watch. I think I was watching and I just like put my pencil down. And when I was trying
pause.
to, I think I was like, I need to take a break. It literally went from like one major topic to the other, and I was like, what's she saying and what's that saying? It was pretty rough.
Yeah.
It
was.
Yeah. So this is season 6, episode 11.
Yeah, 11. Wow.
Yes.
Time's flying.
So let's start by introducing our lovely panel this evening, Miss Miaira.
Thank you. I'm Miaira Jennings, and you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Miaira Jennings.
All right. And hello, I'm Candice Camacho. You can find me on Twitter at Candice_Camacho. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our channel. Head on over to youtube.com/AfterBuzzTV. Leave us a comment. Get in the live on the chat roll right now. We don't actually have up, but it's fun to correspond with the fans anyway.
Right.
And subscribe to us and tweet us and get in the conversation and the craziness. So it's getting crazier. I read some of the kind of the messaging on different platforms, and this one particular platform, they were talking about needing a drink during the show.
Right, this episode, I had a few people tweet me this week, so this one was definitely
full
of excitement.
One person was like, I need pain pills. And then one person was like, I have a mallet that I just hit myself in the head with once in a while. And I was like, all right. But you know what, people? We're still watching.
Right.
We're still watching. So
till the end.
Yeah. This episode had several surprises for me, and it's amazing how they can keep coming up with surprises, but
I don't know how they do it, but they do.
This one takes the cake. So on a super positive note, Maddie is up for the award.
Yes.
Which she does end up winning.
That's awesome.
Yeah, totally awesome. Such a huge congratulations to her. She beat out Bella Thorne, Ruby Rose, and a couple other girls. So
Kylie Jenner.
Well, I knew she was gonna kind of beat her out, but
I don't know. Kylie's a popular one, but Maddie, she's been huge for a few years.
Yeah,
now, so good for her.
Yeah, well, she's kind of like America's sweetheart in a way. You know, with all of this fame, like I don't see it going to her head at all through like the episode. So that's pretty awesome. Now the big question is, you guys. Melissa gave Abby 2 tickets to go to the People's Choice, hoping that Abby would take a date. But I don't think that Abby dates. I actually interviewed Abby at the opening of the ALDC. We had this whole conversation on boyfriends. It's on my YouTube channel.
Oh, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, and she talks about boyfriends and how she goes for the looks and doesn't care if they get along, and how she had a boyfriend. It was pretty crazy.
That's so Abby.
Yeah, but I was like, she's not going to bring a date. Like, she should bring somebody from the team. So what did you think about that?
I honestly had no idea that she was going to pick Bryn. I actually didn't know if she was going to take anyone from the team or any of the moms. But I was surprised when she picked Bryn, only because I didn't know how the other moms would react, and that's typical. But I thought Bryn did deserve to go. I mean, she had a point. The other girls always go to award shows and these big events, and Bryn has never been to one. So it would have been nice for her to have her first experience.
And
her
she was
first red
so
carpet.
excited.
Yeah, she was.
Her face like lit up like a firecracker.
I know.
But I know that the invitation wasn't authentic from Abby. Like, I really feel like she invited Brand to get the pot going and to stir up more drama throughout the episode.
I don't know. I think Abby has a soft spot for Bryn. Bryn seems like a sweetheart to me.
Well, she is a sweetheart.
Yeah, and I think Abby was just like, oh, well, you know, I'm kind of sick of the other moms, so let me take Bryn because she hasn't gone. I don't blame her.
But you know who really wanted to go was Jill. Jill loves the limelight. She loves the red carpet.
Yeah.
She said, she's like, there's going to be tons of celebrities. Like, she wanted to see like who was going to be there. She wanted her picture taken.
Yeah.
Which, you know, that's pretty fun. I have to admit, like,
it is. Jill was trying to go even before Abby chose Bryn. Like, she was saying, oh, well, we should all go and support Maddie. And like, okay, Jill, I know you really want to go, but
yeah,
it's only one ticket.
Right. But I mean, I think she should have I feel like she should have asked one of the veteran girls, because that's how life goes, or it should go. Of course, we don't go by worldly rules here, but you know.
I mean, the only other way that it would make sense for me is if she chose Nia, because Nia is the only other original team member other than Mackenzie and Maddie left on the team. So if you're going by, you know, the old girls, I would say, well, Nia's been there the longest out of the remaining girls, so I would choose her. But then again, Nia goes to a lot of events, so I get why she chose Bryn.
Yeah,
I do.
But then, you know, well, we'll get to that whole drama stuff later. Okay, so the minis are back, and so is Abby Lee Miller's unstable behavior. There's a couple parts of her drooling her milk on her chin, and she's got her curlers in to kind of
always has the curlers now.
Set the stage. Something I thought was kind of odd, Mackenzie stayed back in Pittsburgh to do a competition with them. Yeah. So I was like,
I didn't know she was still dancing with that studio, actually.
Yeah. Well, I said like a little while ago I thought it had closed, but that was wrong information. It's still up and running. Yeah. Somebody tweeted me and let me know. So
yeah.
And there's quite a few rumors about Maddie leaving the team, which rightfully so. There's, you know, she's getting to be a big star, and that's a big topic like throughout the show as well. I thought on this show she was going to actually be leaving.
I know, me too. And it's funny that
Didn't
Ashley was the one to bring it up. Yeah, we did. We saw them all crying and everything, so I figured that was why, but Melissa denied it.
Yeah.
She was like really mad that Ashley brought it up, though.
Yeah, she was very mad that Ashley brought it up. She's like, my daughter is here to stay,
right?
For the ALDC for life. But you could tell that she was like, you know, she like almost couldn't say it. It was like, and it was really like, okay, Melissa, really.
I don't know why she didn't admit it. Maybe there's like contractual reasons, but
yeah, there probably is.
Not just tell them. They're gonna find out.
They're gonna find out. Spill the beans. Like, why is your other kid in Pittsburgh and this one's winning the People Choice? Like, this is something not making sense. Of course, nothing makes sense in this show. So, our little cutie minis are back.
I know. I was excited to see them.
I know, they're so sweet. A couple of them are missing. Moms, Mary and Lynn, are missing with their kids because of their drama. And then there's one new woman coming in, Miss Jeannie. Yeah. And she has 3 daughters, Coco, Rihanna, and Kaylee. Yep. And Kaylee is 11, so that's important to remember a little bit later on.
Yeah, it is.
And already, Ari's mom is having drama with Jeannie. Did you see that part?
Yeah, like, she said she knew her from a previous studio, and you know, Jeannie was known for thinking her daughters were better than everybody else.
Every mom thinks their daughters are better than everybody else.
I'm pretty sure all of them would say that about all the other ones.
Yeah, their kid.
Right.
So, and then Ashley goes on to say, like, is Mackenzie coming back even though Maddie isn't coming back? And then that's, like, really what, like, escalates that, that situation.
Yeah.
But, you know, Melissa frazzled and eye rolling. She denies the rumors.
I don't know why she denied it. I was just laughing.
Yeah.
Like, why? Just tell them.
Yep.
Tell them.
Okay, so huge congrats to the girls for their win last week. Getting to the pyramid, Mackenzie's on the bottom because she's not there. Kalani and then Nia is next, but then they move her up the pyramid because she was a great demonstrator for Abby's class, which is cool. I mean, you could kind of, you were kind of like, she's like, all right, I'll take it.
Right,
you know,
yeah.
it's cool. Just get it done. JoJo on the next, rounding the bottom for blending in. And then Kendall up on the second tier for getting second place. Bryn, and then Maddie on the first place. She is a high score winner with that awesome solo.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agreed with it this week.
Yeah. The girls are going to Placentia, California.
Ooh.
To the Dream Dance Competition. All right.
How lovely. What a nice sounding competition.
I know. The minis are doing a jazz competition called the Monsters, which I feel like is kind of parallel with the way their moms have behaved.
Yes.
Peyton's mom with the, leaving and then coming back and the cussing and all that type of thing.
Yeah, they're definitely extreme.
The junior elites are going to do something called the Vultures. What did you think of that name?
I liked it. I like it. It sounded very dark and mysterious to me.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. So.
Yeah. And I think Jill made a comment like later on in the show that vultures are, they're like they prey on like the little birds and like they survive in like crazy weather. I went to the zoo, actually. I saw a vulture. They are heinous looking, but they're very like powerful and they look like substantial birds. Like if you could have a substantial bird. So it's just parallel that the girls are unstoppable no matter what.
Yeah. That's a good explanation. I thought it was a cool name, so I was excited to see it.
I did.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think of the name? Let us know.
Let us know.
Yeah, okay, so there is one solo. Maddie is doing a solo called The People's Choice.
Or not.
Nice. Like, seriously?
Right. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Why,
and
Abby?
Maddie said something, and she was like, what? Like, that is bad. That's rude. And
I know. I don't know why she said that. Luckily, she won the award. Like Maddie said, because that would have been just embarrassing.
Yeah. She said, here I am, the People's Choice Award, not.
Right.
Yeah.
Didn't win. Now I have this title or not. It's like.
It just goes to show everybody, like, how mature this girl is, because she's been, you could tell, like, she totally wanted to roll her eyes and be disrespectful, and she had every right to, but she just had to like swallow it again, and she's whatever, like she's moving on in life, but I could tell like the hurt that she had, like.
Yeah, I think she figured, I don't know, I don't even know if she took it seriously, honestly.
Yeah, but I have to say Abby's tactics, and I'm not sticking up for her, but they do push the girls to their next level. I mean, she pushes them with fear, not that I agree with that, but she does get a good result from how she, coaches them.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah. I think like last minute changes and stuff like that.
Yeah. And I'm not an Abby lover.
I know.
I'm just making a point.
No, yeah, that's a good point. I think sometimes it's effective.
Okay. So Miss Jeannie, this mom of 3 moms, and she reveals that the girls, she actually got called personally by Abby, and she's from Orange County area, very well known. I don't even know what the whole point of Jeannie coming in, because she felt like she didn't really want to be there in the first place. I mean, has she ever like watched the show?
I honestly don't know. So, okay, I had a few people tweet me this week about that situation, and maybe I just didn't know. And of course, we always know that the editors, they frame certain situations to make it look more dramatic for us on the television. But some people were saying that it was the agreement for the Quinn family to come in and that Kaylee would be dancing with the junior team.
Okay.
So they went into it with the expectation that Kaylee would be dancing with the older girls, and that's why they were disappointed. I don't know if that's true. Again, that's I don't know, but could be a reason.
So that could be the reason, but okay, so her oldest daughter is going to be dancing with the juniors, but then that means you lead that whole team, like Abby said, and step up to the plate. They had to have known, if they watch the show, what they sign and what they think isn't going to be the same when they get there.
Exactly. That's my point. You never know what you're going to get, honestly.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Kaylee was disrespectful, and she was rolling her eyes, not taking correction.
I know, yeah.
She wasn't really, attacking the choreography. And it's like, you could be a great dancer, but ultimately, if you're a performer, you want to be on TV. Here's your chance.
Exactly.
Has she been on TV before?
Yeah, that's what I don't know. I think she's actually going to be on a show on Freeform or something. I don't know. Maybe that was after they filmed, but nevertheless, I do think maybe the choreography was immature for her, but still, like, this is a great opportunity to get your name and your face out there. I personally would just suck it up and dance with the minis, and she was in the front center, so be the star, be the leader, and like grow from there. Give it a chance.
Right.
I would personally give it a chance, but
yeah,
I don't know the details.
I just don't know if she was gonna show up. She should have come with more of an open heart or something. There was just no point to it to show up.
Yeah, it seemed really, really quick. Like they didn't even get to the competition. So
yeah, I mean they left
right
before. They left. They never even did the competition.
Yeah.
They left the three minis out to do a trio.
That was rough too.
I know.
The day before the competition, and they're already so young, and it takes them longer to learn these things. So to reblock everything,
yeah,
just do the first week at least.
I know. Just stay like through the coffee break.
Right.
So there was actually like a powwow with the moms.
Yeah.
And Jeannie had sent a tweet all over social media about like trash talking. And about how she couldn't like put up with that type of behavior. So
right,
and that's not right.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear every detail about the tweet, so I don't know what she said exactly. But
yeah, I was gonna rewind and write it down, but
right, yeah, I don't know what happened, but I missed the exact wording. But I don't know if she should have been. That was not a very smart move.
No,
like you're already leaving. I would try to at least leave on good terms or as good as possible, but
especially as small as the entertainment world is and the dance world, like it's actually like quite small.
Exactly.
And if casting directors find out how bad you are to work with, they don't want to spend 15 hours with you on set filming a commercial or doing something like that.
Yeah. I don't know.
You want to have a good reputation. Well, anyway, Abby gives her the boot and is like, see ya, and you're going to hear from my lawyer.
Yeah.
I mean,
she was pretty upset about that.
Right.
Which I think that's understandable. If you're going to take your kids, then go ahead, but I don't know why it's necessary to go online and start trash talking the studio or whatever bad behavior she was talking about.
Yeah. When Kaylee was having like when she was like upset and everything, like as you like push your kid to be better and you show up to things and like I'm auditioning for a vacuum cleaner spot tomorrow. Like I'll sell vacuum cleaners all the way to the bank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'll sell that sucker. Like you're not always doing like
exactly
something glamorous.
Exactly.
So this sets the mini moms into like a huge panic, and they go on the vignettes and they're like, I don't know what this means. And the one mini mom that's the blonde, she like gets really upset. And so anyway, it was pretty cool because Abby then just morphs it into a trio.
Right. Yeah. I'm glad she didn't just cut the number because I really wanted to see the minis dance. Mm-hmm. So that was nice.
So as one little mini melts into tears, Abby decides to, I mean, it's all staged, but there's these two girls practicing a hip hop duo. You don't know how long they've been rehearsing. You don't know how long they've had this piece. She just immediately decides that these two little girls are going to go up against the trio just to push them along a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, normally, do you know, like you can't put people in at the last minute?
I have no idea, but yeah, I have no idea. I feel like maybe it was the last minute, honestly, but who knows?
Right. So anyway, they lost, but we'll see later how well they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So should we get to the competition?
Yeah.
Because there's quite a
Yeah,
bit of
yeah.
stuff going on.
There was a
there.
lot of the competition, yeah.
Yeah. But before we get to the competition, there's a new show going on here at AfterBuzz.
There is.
Yes. Our friend here at AfterBuzz TV, Kevin Undergaro, is launching it with his fiance, Maria Menounos. So, and it talks about a celebrity boyfriend's midlife crisis, which is Kevin.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I don't see him having that, but he's, avoided red carpets this whole time and, to do stuff for her brand and her career. And it just seems like they're going to be talking a lot about like old TV and movie references and asking like funny questions and like really getting the viewers involved.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but
And it's nice. It's his time to shine and kind of show off his personality. So that'll be awesome.
We get to hear all about the boyfriend's midlife crisis, which that could be really funny. And really like lighthearted,
Yeah, I'm excited. I saw the first episode on Monday, and it was really good. He had Maria as the first guest, and they were talking about their engagement and their whole relationship, and I just thought that was awesome. I loved to hear their story.
Yes. Yeah. About how he's coached her, but it's just they're along with a couple other co-hosts, Roxy Stryer and Ashley Daniels.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot of insanity.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
I've already subscribed, and you can check it Monday and Thursday nights, 7 to 9 Pacific time, or thetomorrowshow.com. You can subscribe on YouTube. You can subscribe on iTunes.
Yeah.
So thetomorrowshow.com. You guys check it out for all the insanity and
it's
support.
pretty funny. So definitely check it out. I definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
So coming up, we've got at the competition, back to our show, Dance Moms.
Yeah.
And this is insanity too.
Right, it is.
So Maddie gets to
Never
perform.
ends.
Maddie gets to perform her number called "The People's Choice" because she did win the People's Choice, which is amazing,
Yeah.
very amazing. Her number. What did you think about her number?
It was Maddie. I wasn't surprised or particularly more impressed than usual, but I just thought it was great. I mean, that's what I expect from Maddie, a beautiful lyrical.
Yeah.
Her costume was nice.
Yeah.
and it was
I
just
hadn't,
nice.
I hadn't seen a costume like that. I really like the red. They're doing more leotards lately.
Right, yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah, which I think is pretty cool. I like the little sash, and I love the headpiece, and I just love the way she attacked it, because I know that even for her, she felt under a lot of pressure this week, and we read somewhere or in the show a couple weeks ago, she was talking about that she just wasn't looking forward to coming back to the drama.
Yeah, the drama always ruins everything, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, especially just going back a little bit, but for Brynn in particular, I think being the new girl on the team is already hard enough. And the drama between her mom and the other moms is kind of... I was scared that it was ruining things for her and the other girls and their friendship. And I remember Abby brought something up during the episode when she asked Brynn to go to the show with her. And she was like, her mom kind of ruins everything for her and her friends.
Yeah.
So I'd like to do this special thing for her. And I really liked that because Brynn seems like a sweetheart. And I don't think the drama should take away from her dancing opportunities or her friendship with the other girls, because they're really close.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that whole episode, nobody ended up swiping that ticket for the People's Choice.
What was the point of all that arguing?
It was, well, when she picked Brynn, the other moms couldn't take it. Jill was upset, very upset, and there's a lot of stuff going on about Jill, about her attitude and this and that, but I can see from Jill's point of view why she would be upset that Kendall didn't get it. But then in the end, nobody wanted to go.
I don't know. I cannot see Jill's reasoning at all. I can't. I don't know why. Like, even if I was so upset that Kendall didn't go or that I wasn't going, because obviously Jill wanted to go herself, I wouldn't make a big scene in front of Brynn when she's all dressed and ready to go and so excited. Oh, well, why are you taking her? And, that's betrayal. get over it.
Yeah.
It's really not a big deal. Like, I was so disappointed in that reaction, even though, I mean, I've come to expect those things from Jill, honestly. And I do like Jill. I think that she's a great mom and she pushes Kendall, but I cannot condone that behavior. Like, why? I don't understand why she would be so upset that Bryn is going. And then they made it seem like, oh, well, Melissa's going to be so mad that you're taking Bryn. Why?
Yeah.
Why does Melissa have a problem with it too? I don't understand. I was really upset with that.
She gave the tickets away for giving. Like, she can't say who she's going to give that extra ticket to.
Yeah, it just it didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
But Jill jumped at the opportunity to go.
She did. It was ridiculous. I mean, her daughter should go in her first place.
So I think Abby came back after the moms made a big deal out of it, made Bryn feel bad. She came back and she offered it to Kalani first. Kalani turned it down because she said she didn't want to make Bryn feel bad.
Yeah.
And I mean, I love Kalani for that. And then she offered it to Kendall, and Kendall turned it down. And then she offered it to Jill, and Jill's like, yeah, I'll go. And I'm like, Jill,
well, I want to go, but
come on. And then she says, oh, well, I can't do it now. But
yeah. Oh, boy.
I didn't like that at all.
No, not cool. That was not cool. Interesting. Not really interesting behavior. You can call the shots almost in this show now, don't you think?
That was not good.
So next up, Abby reveals her surprise. And her surprise are the two girls doing the hip hop number.
Right.
And the mini moms and the minis get this under their skin. And I mean, I remember Holly comes up like, don't let this duet like ruin your day and get you upset. Like, and then it flashed back to like, which I thought was kind of cool, like all of these other people, dancers that she's done the same thing to.
Exactly, yeah. She brought in the select team or something for a point to go up against her junior team. And I don't know, I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but I could see for girls so young that it could kind of throw them off mentally, like, oh, now we have to beat these other kids, and it just gives them more to worry about. So.
Yeah, it would definitely throw me off. I mean, if there's, you practice one way and then something's different, like, it's nerve-wracking.
Yeah, and I think, I don't know, there's a part of me that thrives off of competition, so I get why she would think that it would motivate the minis to do even better, because I'm kind of like that. I'm like, oh, well, I'm up against these people, like, I have to push myself even more. But they're so young, I don't even know if they're thinking
I don't
like
even know if
yet.
they comprehend it,
They're
right?
just like, oh, man, like, more people to dance against.
Who are these two?
Right, so
I'm
I don't
just
know
trying
if
to
it
memorize
works.
my routine.
Right, yeah. And
So
the moms got really upset about that.
the mini moms, Peyton's mom and Abby really went at it, and she was like, don't talk to my daughter like that, and all kinds of stuff. But you gotta, I mean, have they watched the show? Is like anything fair?
I don't know why they think what they expect, honestly.
And the more you get in her face, the less your kid gets. But then I guess you get more airtime, right?
That's true.
And then you keep getting asked back.
That's very true.
So
make a scene and you get to stay.
So up next we have that little group is called the Maniacs. They're a hip hop duet, and I thought they were good.
They were good.
Yeah, they were good. They were cute. I don't love hip hop at a competition, but usually hip hops don't win. But
yeah, I thought they were really good. It was interesting that it was a hip hop duo. I think hip hop groups, like larger groups, seem to do better. But I thought they were good.
Yeah, they were good. It was just kind of like, okay, that's like a filler, but whatever. Okay, and then the little minis come up with their monsters routine. I was so proud of them.
They did a good job.
They really pulled it together, like the flips in the beginning.
Yes. Ariana's turns.
Yeah, her turns.
I'm always impressed by her. How old is she? 7?
Yeah. She's
so
not
good.
6. She's not 6 because
Right.
Painted 6.
Yeah.
So 7 or 8 around there. Yeah,
that was good. And their facials, oh my gosh.
their facials were great.
I can't believe, like, I'm so happy that they're tuned into their face that early.
That young.
Because just think what they can do from this point on.
Yeah, because all the other stuff you can learn and like
Right,
practice,
yeah.
but like the face and the acting, that's the harder part to get. Yeah.
Right. Granted, Peyton has, a little time to grow into that. I think she's
right.
always trying to concentrate on the moves more, which is understandable. She's so young, but she's so cute.
Yeah. So do you think that duo put a little fire under their feet?
Oh my gosh, speaking of that, how cute was Ariana's little pep talk before the competition when she was talking to Peyton and she was like, come on, you need to show Abby that you can do this and that you're so much more than what she thinks.
We're dying.
Melted.
I was dying.
Oh my gosh, that was so adorable.
So cute. Yeah. She was saying it to like the younger girl.
I love it.
It was so cute. It was like, oh.
That was my favorite moment of the episode.
Those little moments keep us going on.
They do, yeah.
I think.
They make it all worth it.
Yeah. Next up, we've got the vultures. Wow on the makeup. Wow on this situation.
The headpiece was so nice.
Yeah. Love the energy at the beginning. I felt like the choreography was a little bit unusual.
It was.
So was the song.
Yeah, I actually really liked the song this time.
You did?
I think not the last few group dances, but the last few weeks there's always been like one song for a performance that's just weird. And I don't get why they used it. But
they've been doing that a lot.
Right, yeah. Well, I was listening to Abby talk about something, and I guess they have an agreement with some kind of music library company, so they have to use
certain, I'm sure they do.
So it's like, okay, well, I get it now, why some of the music's just weird. But I liked the vibe of this group dance.
Yeah, I like the vibe too. I like that it was different. People hate change, and maybe that's why it's not my favorite. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was definitely different. I think they've been trying a lot of new things since they've been in LA.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, they've got to diversify themselves, which is great. And I just love, again, like we say this every week, but I just love watching them dance together.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so let's get to the awards.
Woo, woo.
Skipping over a little bit of the drama here and there, but
The awards.
All right. Well, thank goodness Maddie got the first high score.
I know. Whew.
I mean, seriously.
I'm glad she won. So she's People's Choice, and first place.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
She was first place with her People's Choice award. So, I mean, wow. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, if she was going to win any week, it needed to be this week.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'm so glad she did.
Abby really puts money on that kid. So the trio, the minis, they got second place, and the moms were like super upset. But I thought that they did so well.
They did. I would take it as positive. And Abby even said they did a great job.
She did.
And I think that's even more important than what the judges think at this point when you're trying to be a permanent team member.
Yeah.
If Abby says it's good, it's good.
Good.
So take it and,
take it and get out the door. Like, relax. Go with the people watching the show. Go have a drink or something. Like, chill. And the duo got first place.
Yeah.
The hip hop duo. And the vultures got first. Woo!
That was good.
It was good. So, are the minis the future of the ALDC?
I don't know. We will have to find out.
We will.
I hope they stick around. I like seeing them.
I know.
Their moms cause a little drama, but I think they are adorable.
Yeah, Holly was upset that this week's drama centered around the minis, leaving her less time to work with the elite. And a sidebar, I would like to see the other girls get more airtime, like Nia, Kalani, JoJo. I would like some more airtime from them,
I think JoJo in particular hasn't had too much of a role this season. So I think her biggest time on air was when she first joined the team because her mom was bumping heads with the other moms and they were having problems, but now she's kind of settled in, and I would like to see more of them too.
I would too. So after the competition, Abby praises everybody with hugs, and that's really good. That's a really positive thing to see. Carrie comes up and apologizes for her behavior because she knows that that's the only way to like stay good with Abby.
Right.
However, another mini mom wants to know the status of the minis and the ALDC. So apparently she hasn't learned the lesson of Carrie.
I don't think I don't understand.
Yeah.
At least wait until the next day or like
end on a high note, people.
Get out of there with the praise and figure it out later.
Yeah, like These people don't watch the show. She's not ever gonna give you an answer.
No.
Bryn still doesn't have an answer.
Exactly. That's a great point.
Yeah, so it's like, ladies, come on. The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior.
That is a good point.
That's my Dr. Phil moment.
I think they need to learn that, all these new moms.
Yeah. Should we go into predictions?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do that. So,
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Oh, what do we predict? What do you guys predict? I predict that, I don't know, more drama.
yes,
More
as always.
Yeah. And actually, I predict that there's going to be a couple duos or trios next week. And if Bryn wins, then she gets to stay on the team.
I know.
If she doesn't, then she doesn't. Where's she going to go? I'm sure she has lots of options by now.
I know. I saw her crying in the preview, so I'm hoping she does not lose
Yeah.
because I hate to see them lose, period. And
Yeah.
especially with an ultimatum like that.
Yeah.
But Kira will be back.
All right.
So that'll be interesting. I really like Kira and
I do
Kalani,
too.
and
I do too.
so I don't know. I think that's going to actually cause problems based off of the previews I've seen. I don't know if Kira will be a happy camper while she's there, but we'll find out.
Probably not, but that's okay. You know,
Yeah.
she'd rather be, taking
Yeah.
care of things at home, but she's there for her daughter, which is awesome. So,
Yes,
how
it
about some
is.
gossip girl?
News and gossip. I got it.
AfterBuzz TV News.
All right. Well, first up, we're going to talk about our girl Maddie, the People's Choice Award winner. She will be on the cover of Hunger Magazine issue 10. That is just a beautiful photo.
Oh, she is beautiful.
She is growing up.
She is.
I love seeing the evolutions of these girls and like
do
the new
too.
projects they work on.
Like, the sky's the limit. Like, I bet she has so many people calling her that there's not enough hours in the day.
Yeah, and now that she's moving on from the competition world, she can
Yeah.
accept more and more of these awesome projects. So that is cool. Up next, we have Bryn.
Yeah.
And we don't always have news for Bryn, so I was excited about this. She has had the opportunity to travel with Abby for Abby's international dance adventure. So Abby's been traveling the world doing her master classes and her
Right.
performances, and Bryn got to go with her.
Right.
So that's awesome. And that picture was actually from Norway.
Oh, wow.
That's cool. Bless you.
Excuse me.
So-
That's a great way for Bryn to build her fan base because she hasn't been on the show as long as the other girls. So that's great.
So now she's getting fans from all around the world.
Yeah, Abby
Go
does
Bryn.
like her. That's
she
awesome.
does. Next up, Nia, our diva. She was in a dance video with Chloe and Maud Arnold, who are, famous dancers. They're great at tap.
Oh, wow. Go work it, girl.
Yes, work it.
Work it, mini Beyonce.
Right. Oh my gosh,
All
look
right.
at that sass. All day.
Nia should have gotten the ticket for the People's Choice.
Right, yeah.
That's my
what I'm
final
saying.
answer.
Okay, yeah. I could have gone with that. I
Yeah.
think if not Bryn, then
Yeah.
Nia, because she's been there the longest other than Mackenzie and Maddie. But yeah, she killed it. And we don't get to see Nia tap too much. So
Yeah.
she showed off her tap dancing skills. And
Yeah.
I love that. It was to Beyonce's song Formation.
Mad
and it
skills.
was in honor of the Women's History Month.
Oh.
Yeah,
even
so
better.
power to women. Yes.
Yes.
Girl power.
Girl power.
And next we have Mackenzie. She actually, we'll actually skip ahead and go to Abby. So Abby was at the Kids' Choice Awards this last weekend, and she did an interview with Pop Crush, and she's just basically talking about her next moves after Dance Moms. So we'll see what she had to say.
Mini team that I don't want to do, and I have a scripted show that I'm working on that is so good. Gives me chills.
Can you
Anyway,
tell us anything about
no,
that?
I
Nothing?
can't. I
Oh,
can't. I want to. Hey, maybe this time next year
there we go.
we'll be here with that cast, or maybe it's some of the same people. I don't know. So yes.
Love that.
So right now we're on hiatus. I'm leaving tonight to go to Europe
Okay.
to teach all over the world, and the girls have some other projects that happen. And then
Yeah, so she had a lot to say in that interview, but the two things that stuck out to me the most were her comments on the minis and her comments on her plans for after Dance Moms. And she was saying, you know, so we've been talking here on the panel, are the minis the future? Are they going to build the brand? And it seems like Abby's saying not quite. She's like, no, that's just for the show. And she's actually working on a new scripted series.
Oh, wow.
I have no idea the details, but
Well, she's working on a scripted series now.
right. That's a good one. Well, another one, a real scripted series. So I'm excited to see the details about that. And last but not least, Mackenzie, our pop star, she finished up her last day recording her new album in the studio.
Oh.
So there's a picture she posted on Instagram. And her fans love her music, and she is such a cute little performer.
Yeah,
so.
she's a cute little performer.
Yeah.
Great performer, great
yeah.
little actress, great singer.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see, you know, her new music videos and all of that for
Yeah.
her new album.
Maybe that's what she was doing back in Pittsburgh,
Probably.
making us an album.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
All right. Well, I'm sure we'll find out.
Yeah,
So,
that's
all
it.
right. That's it, you guys. Where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Miaira Jennings. Thank you so much for tweeting me all of the information this week. Please keep it up. Thanks, guys.
Yes, and you can find me on Twitter at Candice_Camacho. You can check out my interview with Abby on my YouTube about boyfriends at New Mom, New Wife, New Life. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be here next week. Hopefully you will be too. See you. Woo!
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.